Have you ever looked up at the sky on a clear day and seen nothing but blue? Well, there was one little cloud who thought that was just boring. His name was Nimbus, and he wanted to paint the sky in all sorts of bright colors. Now, normally, clouds aren't really great at painting, mostly because they lack the proper equipment such as brushes. But Nimbus had an idea. What if he collected the colors he wanted from all over the sky instead of trying to paint them all himself? So off he went drifting across the sky, determined to make his dream come true. As he floated past the sun, he asked it for some yellow. "Yellow, please, oh mighty sun, so I could paint the sky with a brilliant hue." But the sun just kept shining brightly without saying a word. Then Nimbus saw a rainbow, shimmering and glowing, and he asked, "Would you lend me some of your magic colors so I can paint the sky?" But the rainbow just arched higher and higher in the sky, making a beautiful smile in the clouds. Just then, a wise old cloud floated past. "What's wrong, little friend?" he asked, seeing Nimbus's frown. "I'm looking for some colors to paint the sky," said Nimbus, "but the sun won't help me, and the rainbow won't either." "Ah," said the old cloud, "you're too impatient. You have to earn the right to use those colors. They won't just hand it over to you." And with that, he drifted away, leaving Nimbus alone with his big dream and no colors at all. Nimbus sighed. Maybe the old cloud was right. Maybe he had to earn these colors. But how? Suddenly an idea struck him like lightning. Why not ask the stars for some sparkly silver paint? After all, they twinkled all day and night. Maybe they'd be happy to share their sparkle with him. So off he went, drifting through the dark sky until he reached a group of twinkling stars. "Oh, please, pretty stars," he cried, "can I have some of your sparkle so I can paint the sky with shiny silver?" But the stars just kept twinkling and shining, completely ignoring the little cloud. Disappointed, Nimbus flopped down on a nearby star, feeling as grey and gloomy as a rainy day. A tiny snowflake landed on his nose and asked, "Why the long face?" "I want to paint the sky with silver," said Nimbus, "but the stars won't let me." The snowflake giggled. "You want to paint the sky? You, little Nimbus? You couldn't paint a raindrop, let alone the whole sky." "But I want to try," said Nimbus. The snowflake flew around him in a circle. "Very well, I'll help you, but only because I'm in a good mood today." Nimbus's eyes widened. "Really? You'd do that for me?" "Of course," said the snowflake. "Friends help each other, don't they? Besides, I'm always falling asleep, and it's hard to count the hours without something to look at. You could entertain me with some nice colors." Nimbus beamed. "Thank you, kind snowflake. Come on. Let's go find some colors to paint the sky." And together they flew across the dark velvet sky until they saw a glimmer of light on the horizon. "Look!" said Nimbus, his eyes shining with excitement. "It's the northern lights! Oh, please! Oh, magical lights!" he cried. "Can I have some of your green and purple and pink so I can paint the sky?" But the northern lights just danced and shimmered, too busy waving their magic wands to pay him any attention at all. The snowflake yawned. "Well, here we are, little cloud. What now?" "I guess the old cloud was right," said Nimbus sadly. "I'll never be able to paint the sky with all these colors." Just then, a warm glow enveloped him, and he heard a gentle voice say, "Who said you need to paint the sky to make it beautiful?" Startled, Nimbus turned around and saw a sunbeam floating beside him. "I did," he whispered. "I wanted to add some color to the sky. I thought it would be nice to see something other than blue once in a while." The sunbeam smiled. "Well, I think you're already adding a lot of color to the sky, little cloud. Look around you." Nimbus looked and gasped. Everywhere he looked, he saw the most amazing colors dancing and swirling in the sky. There were streaks of yellow where the sun had peeked out from behind a cloud. There were rainbows painted across the sky where the sun had shone through the raindrops. There were even shades of silver and grey where the stars twinkled through the holes in the clouds. And all around him, the sky glittered with every color imaginable. Nimbus had never noticed these colors before. He had been too busy wishing for more colors that he hadn't stopped to appreciate the ones he already had. "It's beautiful," he whispered, his heart filled with wonder. The sunbeam nodded. "That's what I thought you might say. You see, little cloud, you don't need to paint the sky to make it beautiful. The colors are already there, you just have to know where to look." Then with a wave of her magic wand, the sunbeam vanished, and suddenly Nimbus understood. He didn't need to paint the sky. He was already part of it, and in his own way, he made the sky more beautiful just by being himself. He could drift through the clouds and watch the sunbeams dance. He could chase the rainbows and watch the stars twinkle. And he could collect all the colors of the sky in his heart. From that day on, Nimbus never wished for a different sky. He loved his sky, with its fluffy white clouds and endless blue, and sometimes, when he looked up at the sky on a clear day, he could still see the colors dancing in the clouds, just for him. He saw the yellow glow of the setting sun, the red and orange hues of a sunrise, the silver shimmer of the moon and stars, and the vibrant colors of a rainbow. All around him, the sky was a masterpiece, and he was a part of it. And Nimbus knew that no matter what colors the sky held, it was beautiful, just the way it was. So he drifted through the sky happily, knowing that he didn't need to change the world. He could just be himself and enjoy the beauty of the sky every day. After all, isn't that what life is all about? Being yourself and appreciating the world around you? Well, except for maybe the parts where you almost fall into an iceberg or get zapped by a bolt of lightning. Those parts aren't so fun, but the rest of it is pretty great. Just ask Nimbus. So the next time you look up at the sky, remember that it doesn't need to be filled with rainbows and unicorns to be beautiful. Sometimes it's the little things that make it the most amazing place in the world. Just like a tiny little cloud who dreamed of painting the sky, but learned that sometimes it's the small things that make life the most beautiful. Being different isn't bad. In fact, it makes you special, and that's something worth celebrating. So go out there and be your unique self. The world needs all kinds of people to make it a beautiful place. And who knows, you just might make someone else's day a little brighter with just being you. Besides, wouldn't the world be boring if everyone was the same? No more exciting stories, no more different ideas, no more fun. Life would be like a gray cloud without any color at all. So be proud of who you are, because you're a part of what makes this world so amazing. And remember, just because someone doesn't understand you doesn't mean you're not important. You have a lot to offer, even if it doesn't seem like it sometimes. So keep trying new things, learning and growing, and never stop believing in yourself. The world is full of possibilities, and you never know what adventures await you just around the corner. So go explore, have fun, and make the most of every day. After all, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But that's what makes it so exciting. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fun and adventures. Until next time, remember to be yourself, because that's what makes you special.